Guys, I want to take a little time today and explain explain where I'm really coming from with this YouTube page, with my personal training business in person and online. I want to share what's really driving this whole thing. Recently, we've been talking about the negatives of being overweight or underweight. They're both negatives. It's not that one is more detrimental than the other. From as early as being a child, in my early years being a kid, if I saw someone sad, it killed me. If I saw someone distraught, it crushed me. If I saw someone having a horrible day, it might affect me to the point where now I was going to have a horrible day. I've always been a very empathic person. I've always been an empath. And I've had a lot of issues. I've had a lot of addictions. I've had a lot of struggles, mentally and physically. And overcoming those mental and physical struggles had such a monumental, dramatic effect on my well-being. It's been my mission for years to help as many people as I possibly can overcome similar issues. And the point I really want to make is, for me, this is what I believe. For me, someone being in as great a shape possible, being in fantastic health, loving the way they look, having solid mental health, having good habits. This is not what am I trying to say here? For me, these are just the basics. And what I mean by that is brushing your teeth, having good hygiene, being nice and neat and orderly with your things, with your living situation, carrying yourself well, being a positive person, being a good person. Those are all, they're just the basics. These are just normal things that are in everyone's best interest to do. For me, lifting weights, having a good relationship with food, cardio, being a very active individual, a very high energy, vibrant, physically capable individual, for me, that is equally in that same category as, hey, this is just a normal, preferable, optimal way to live your human life, to live your human experience. And where I feel a lot of people mess themselves up is they think of it, oh, that's that fitness guy category. Oh, that's for the fitness people. That's for like like the gym bro guy. Yeah, he's got the condemned lab. Okay, so like supplements and stuff. Okay, so I'll put him in that box. And everything that he's saying and other people, those are all like for fitness people. For me, being in great shape, all the other things I already listed, they're just human things. They're just things that every human is better off for doing, for possessing, for being. And I personally do really well with negative reinforcement. I love negative reinforcement. If I'm doing something that a bitch would do, and someone says, hey man, you're acting like a bitch, looks me dead in the eyes, the thing you're doing right now, that's what a bitch would do. Like, I love that. That nothing's gonna make me reroute my behavior sooner than that. Because I'm like, oh, I don't wanna be a bitch. So, right then and there, I'll stop doing whatever that thing is. That scenario happened. But I'm aware that a lot of other people don't respond that well to negative reinforcement. A lot of other people are very repelled or repulsed or turned off by that kind of approach, right? And that mentality, that approach certainly comes off in some of my videos on here. The thing I want to tell you here today is that I love you because you're human. As long as I can remember, any male individual, I just call him brother. from being like 13, 14. It just started happening. I didn't think I'm gonna start calling people brother. Hey brother, hey brother, hey brother. Like for me, I mean, I was a full-blown hippie for a season of my life. For me, it's like we're all brothers and sisters. We're all one big family in this human family, and I genuinely want every single human to have their best experience. And I'm sorry, but there's no exception to this whole process working, getting in great shape, dialing in your mindset and your mental health. There's no scenario where someone does that and they go, oh, I wish I didn't do this. Oh, damn it. The veins are crawling all over my skin. I look amazing. I'm getting all this attention from the opposite sex I've never had. A little windy out here, y'all. 30 degrees and windy, but it's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop me. And I'm in the tank top. I like the cold. There's no scenario where someone gets in fantastic shape and regrets it. They have fantastic mental health, a fantastic unstoppable mindset, and regrets it. So for me, this is not a fitness guy archetype or this scenario or this category where it's like, yeah, but that's for those people. It's just like, it's in everyone's best interest to do things that are in their best interest, right? All of the things that I talk about on this channel are in everyone's best interest. The doctor, the teacher, the Uber driver, the IT guy, the guy that works at Target, different schedules, different lifestyles, different whatever. Every single one of those individuals is going to enjoy their life more 100% if they're jacked. I'm sorry. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. And it's not just because of what you acquire at the end. I have this thing now. Now I get to be happy. This is truly much like a meditation journey or like someone really doing a lot of inner work. As much as I'm going to continue to try and explain it, it's something that has to be experienced. It's something that has to be experienced. What you learn along the way about yourself, the daily challenges, the daily struggles, the daily uphill battle, and then you get a little better, then you get a little better, then you get a little better, and then you overcome another thing. I thought I was going to have that struggle for my entire life. I thought that was going to be my biggest flaw for my entire life, and I'm slowly but surely in real time seeing myself overcome it. Oh my God, what else can I pull off, you guys? This life transformation process is a process that will transform your life for the better. That's it. This is a fact. This is irrefutable. This is undeniable. This is objectively true. Doesn't matter what your job is. Doesn't matter what your past is with I don't like gyms. I don't want to get in a gym. I mean, that's up to you. Are you going to let that be what gets in the way of your highest quality of life? Of being just a physical specimen that you can't even believe you're looking at in the mirror? Is that what's going to get in the way? I don't want you to get in your own way. I am on here to give these reminders, to try and point you in the right direction and say, hey, when I made these changes, my life profoundly changed for the better. And guess what? Every single other human being on earth that's also gone through this, they're all saying the same thing. It's got to mean something. I got a client rolling up here any minute. I'm checking my watch. It's got to mean something. Like, success leaves clues. You can look at a sobriety post on Instagram and you will find hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments saying, I stopped drinking when I was 32. I stopped drinking when I was 47. I've never drank. I saw the negative in it from day one. Like, you can find all these things. And it's like, if all of these people are saying 100% my life has been profoundly better since I stopped, there's got to be something to it, right? Let's use some deductive thinking. That's just one example. Very much in the same way, people, and the reason I bring up the mental side too, the mental health, is people will think that to to diet and to get in good shape and to train and all this. They're like, I don't know. I've heard of that messing with people's mental health and actually being bad. So maybe you don't have your facts straight. Yeah, that's why the mindset has to be monitored, cultivated, and dialed in along with the physical. They have to grow together. They have to grow together. And that's exactly what I coach my clients to do, online and in person. These are the things that I'm going to continue to talk about here on YouTube. And I really wanted to share that with you today. And I'll see you in the next one.